Well, hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? I know we got a weird one for you today. We really, truly do. As you know by that thumbnail and everything else you clicked on to get here, today we're going to take a look at Warhammer 40k Death Guard's Lord of Virulence. Virulence? I don't know, plague, whatever. Okay, so a little bit ago, I got kind of wrapped up in the Death Guard lore, alright? And I started to want to collect a force, but you know what, we're going to get more into that in a moment. Let's get the adulting out of the way so we can have fun, alright? Currently, as of Tuesday, what, did I miss a day? Whatever. June 27th, 2023, it is currently $40 over on Amazon. Now, not Amazon, excuse me, Games Workshop's web store. I will leave a link to the cheapest one that I can find. I do believe I bought mine from Amazon, but we'll get to that later. And speaking of the other adulting, man, I really gotta have more caffeine before I try to shoot a video in the morning, but still. Speaking of the other bit of the adulting, we're going to pause real quick for a word from our I always go from, it's about our unofficial sponsor. Well, hey, all you viewers to be named later, how we doing today? That's right, Copper Johns is back. He is back, and he's even told me, dude, just let me know when I'm not going to be the unofficial sponsor. Just keep us rolling over. So I think that's really cool. But the big reason he is our great unofficial sponsor is, come on, man. You've gone to a gaming store and you're like, let's roll. Oh my God, the girlfriend's coming in with me. And it's like everybody has Nurgle's rot. The stench with some gamers is ungodly. Copper John's got you fixed up. They've got stuff for your beard. They've got stuff for your hair. They've got stuff for your body. They've got stuff for that beautiful woman who is with you. Or, you know what I mean. I don't even know what to say nowadays, but your beautiful better half. Check them out. There's going to be a link down below, and there's also going to be a discount code moving forward. It's my good friend's code. I don't make a penny off it. Don't want a penny off it. Won't take a penny from him. I just asked him if we could use his affiliate code over here on the channel, and he was good enough. So like I said, check them out. They've got something for everyone, and let's help defeat Nurgle's rot. Guys, incredible company. I highly recommend Copper Johns. Their Graybeard line, as old as I am. Yeah. Okay, so I like this. He's clad in his mutilated Terminator armor. He is adorned with the signs and symbols of Grandfather Nurgle's many blessings. Armed with a twin plague spewer and plague claw, he is ready to spread diseases across the galaxy, covered in many different textures. Okay, so, yeah. I thought to myself, okay, is he going to be my Chaos Lord? Is he going to be the head of my Death Guard? Can I, put him in as something different? But then I caught wind of Leviathan getting released, which, by the way, for those of you who got it, happy Leviathan Day. I secured mine at my local gaming store. We're going to get to all this in a moment. My Death Guard things were kind of put on hold for a moment. Because with all the changes and everything coming out, I wanted to see what they were going to do before I invested a lot more in Games Workshop. Well, I should say in my Death Guard, because I've got a huge Custodes force, I've got a massive Space Wolf force, and don't get me started on my Horus Heresy Wolves. Freaking huge. But still. Okay, there's the back of the box. Now, I'll get to the miniature in a moment. Don't worry. It's coming. Now, like everything else with Games Workshop, okay? Seriously, everything. What surprised me is, for starters, it did not come with... Okay, cool. It didn't come with like a little plastic holder thing in there, but it comes on a sprue. All right, every single thing you get is gonna come on a sprue, unless it's resin, and then you gotta pry it out of everything. But if you built model train, model plane, model tank, model whatever, you've got sprues. So there's that. Also comes with little handy dandy instructions. Now, those first couple steps were a real pain in my ass. I won't lie. For some reason, parts of the body in the backpack were like a three-piece weird construction that if one little peg slipped a little bit, you basically had to break things apart to start all over. It was a huge pain in the ass. Not to mention the little fleshy skirt he has running around him. Oh, Lord Almighty, I hated that thing. Now, the tubes and the other stuff on his body kind of snapped into place. But yeah, and on the back it's got stats for all the weapons. But I don't know, maybe some of you have better success than I do. When I was putting them together, I just wanted to throw it across the room a couple dozen times. But that's just me. Now, here's the miniature. Okay. Yes, this is when I was stuck with Hawk Turquoise. I had to paint that. I could barely get that thing to hold on the back, so there's a big, huge slit down the little fleshy membrane, which may be okay. I don't know. He's too far off to one side on the miniature base for me, but if you look at the overall aesthetic of the miniature and how it is, it kind of fits in there perfectly. I don't know if he's going to be my boss, but it's still one of those neat little characters that was fun to get. He's been on the back burner for a while because I've got so many other projects that have been kind of burying me under, if that makes sense to you. But I figured it's about time to bring him to the channel because, well, he's got to get painted. It's that nagging thing, you know, it's like that project's been there for a while and it's like, paint me, paint me, paint me, paint me. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh. Sorry, summer cold that's been kicking my ass for 3 days. When I saw it, it kind of spoke to me because I liked painting Typhus. I liked painting the, oh God, what was that damn thing? It's like the slug on a trike that has the weapons on the side. I can't remember what it is. I liked painting that. I liked the green that I got for my Death Guard. And I'll be honest, I really like Moritarian's story. Morty's story is one of those, oh shit, he went through a crap load, didn't he? Ah! But yeah, so there he is in all of his wonderful little glory. He's going to be fun. I've got some ideas, especially for those little copper things busting out of the side of them. They're not really pustulence, but it's something a little different. It's something a little different. Like down through here on the body, it's going to be like, I don't know, the plague sack. I've got so many ideas. I just got to get to them. But with Leviathan coming out, yeah. It may be another year before I even get to pick them up and even look at them. And this thing is like a sore spot when I've got this one area on the paint table where I've got my current projects that I want to get to. He's the only one that's blue in a sea of white. Just staring at me and mocking me like, you know you want to paint me. Go ahead and paint me. Put down that person. Put down that Terminator. Paint me. I know I'm losing it. I need caffeine. But still, I'm going to keep this one short and simple. With all this fun stuff that I've just kind of let loose without caffeine. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger. All that fun stuff right down below. Do you have a Lord of Virulence in your force? How do you feel about him? How do you deploy him? How do you use him? Because I think that might be fun to share with other people. You know, you never know who's watching. You never know who's learning. You never know who could pick up a trick or two, right? Now, with all that fun stuff being said, I want to thank you so much for watching this channel. We do things really, really differently here, and we tend to have a little bit of fun. No like high-pressure sales, no in-your-face kind of thing. It's laid back. Let's have a good old time because, let's get honest, that's what this hobby is about. Having a great time. Collecting stuff, painting it up, getting it on the tabletop, and rolling dice with your mates, right? Ah. Whew. That summer cold. It's just... So that fun stuff. Like I said, thanks so much for watching this one. I look forward one day to meeting all of you across the tabletop.